2, 3.
You're doing great.
From sizes small to large, from scary to cuddly, with skin that's scaly or furry in all colors you can imagine, animals have constantly captivated people of all ages. Millions of people have studied them since the beginning of the time. Some, along the way, decided that humans and animals can live together and become best friends. Dogs, cats, fish, and many other creatures found their way into the homes and hearts of humans. With their innocence and unconditional love, the positive impact they have on people is humbling. Growing up having pets led to some of the greatest memories and experience that I've ever had. I'm about to graduate from Columbus State with my associate's degree, and I am attending OSU in the spring to study for a major in zoology. From reading animal encyclopedias and watching documentaries, I've always been interested in the history of pets and the uniqueness of their different traits. Animals hold the interest in many people around the world. By befriending them, we are positively impacted emotionally, and our lives are forever changed. Today, I first want to talk about the history of pets. Next, I want to discuss the emotional and physical benefits they have on people. And I'll end by commemorating my parents' dog, Isabella, for saving my brother's life. Since the beginning of humankind, we have had a keen interest in animals, whether that be for their fur, meat, hunting skills, or companionship. But how do we know when it all started? According to Alicia Alt at the Smithsonian, the first canine skull was found buried alongside a human in a cave in Belgium that dates about 32,000 years ago. It is thought that humans have owned and had interest in animals since they have lived. She also states that 8,000 years ago, dogs were being buried with high-value items and alongside their owners. After doing research, there is no doubt that dogs were the first domestic animals. Our ancestors used them to hunt and even raised them for food. Cats in ancient Egypt were known for living alongside people, whether that be to eat the mice in their homes or be worshipped like gods. We see here that they have an innate desire to live alongside animals. It is said that cats chose to domesticate themselves, but why? Most likely because living with humans gives them warmth, shelter, and a food source. It is not clear when exactly animals started being pets, but according to everything I've read, it's been ever since humans have lived. Now that I've talked about some of the history of domestic animals, I would like to talk about the positive emotional and physical impact they have on people. There must be a reason why humans have owned animals as long as they have. It may be partial to the fact that cats are antidepressants and dogs are mood lifters. According to Sarah McCandles at Animal Planet, one of the main physical benefits of owning a dog is becoming more active through walks and runs. They also provide you with a polite conversation starter and create a common denominator for people to connect on. From my personal experience, when I take my dog Cosmo to the dog park, I always introduce us to people I've not seen before. Dogs are a wonderful way to get to know and meet new people. Pets not only help break the ice and start conversation, they are companions. They provide us with unconditional love, combat feelings of loneliness and depression, and bring us happiness and friendship. Sniffs, slobbers, and smiles are among many of the cute things that come along with owning a dog. Cats, on the other hand, require less attention. McCandles says they're minimal maintenance, and when a cat lays on you and purrs, they are known to lower stress and anxiety. I always tell my cat Mickey that he gets his little motor going, like a car warming up when he purrs. Now that I've discussed the benefits of owning a pet, I want to talk about an animal that impacted the life of my family with her loving and dedicated heart. Isabella was a dog that my parents owned for about 10 years. She recently passed away, but she saved the life of my brother many times. My brother is a diabetic who has many health problems due to his diabetes. His kidneys actually failed and he had a kidney transplant. What he went through was pretty awful. There were 2 times in the middle of the night that he got up to go get a drink and he fell and he stopped breathing. Well, Isabella was there and she continued to bark until she woke my parents up so they could call 911. She knew something was wrong. Isabella saved my brother's life, and without her, he wouldn't be here today. This goes to show that dogs do not just rely on people for food and shelter. They are kind souls who know when something is wrong and will do anything for their humans. Isabella, along with many other dogs in the past, saved her human. There's a National Dog Hero Award in which search and rescue dogs, military dogs, and many others are commended for their bravery. They have personalities and skills that people do not have, and many commend them for this. Let me end by saying, animals always have and will continue to have a major impact on humans. Since the beginning of time, we have lived alongside animals and used them for many things. Pet ownership also impacts people both physically and emotionally through their need for exercise and attention. Animals throughout time, such as my parents' dog Isabella, show that they care about their humans and helped us in many situations. Animals hold the interest of many people around the world. By befriending them, we are positively impacted and our lives are changed. We know that they have historically been important to humans. With their fine-tuned skills and desire to love and be loved, animals are the perfect companions. Without them, the world would be a lonely place. If you do not have a pet in your life, consider getting one. They will change your perspective in a heartbeat. Like Anatole France says, until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. So hold your pets close to your heart and reciprocate the unconditional love they show us every day. Thank you.
Yay.